On this episode of RC Kicks, we're checking out the K10 Chevrolet from FMS 1/18 scale. Now, this is officially a licensed GM product, so it's got all the beautiful grille, and just look at the paint job. So let's check it out and see what you get for your money. Now, I know what you're thinking, Gav, you're a bit late to the party. This one's been out for a while, and yes, you will be correct. But I've had quite a few of these on the show, this kind of range from FMS, but this is the one that I really like myself, and it's the one I never got. I kind of missed this one when it came out. And then I've had a few others, but this one, the paint job on it is just mwah, and I've really wanted to get it, and FMS were kind enough to send it over knowing how much I like this one. So this one is going into my collection. So we will be doing some modifications, but I'll come on to that later at the end on what we might do. Let me tell you a bit more about this car if you don't know already. It's a 1/18 scale 1974 Chevrolet K10 licensed by GM. It's 196mm wheelbase. It has a approach angle of 58.7 degrees and a departure angle of 34.5 degrees. So obviously you're not going to be taking this up massive rocks, and being that it's a 1/18 scale, really it's more of a scale replica than an out-and-out rock crawling kind of thing. And with the motor that's in this has got a 050 size motor, so really it's not one you're going to be taking out on the trails and walking with. Really, you're going to take it somewhere, drive it, and then go somewhere else. Now, the advantage to that is the battery life on this is insane. Now, it comes with a tiny little 2S LiPo, 7.4 volts, 380 milliamp. Now, you might think that's not going to last long, but oh my god, you can drive this thing for ages. So if you want to drop it into a backpack, go out walking, take the dog out, whatever, then when you find somewhere you want to drive it, you can take it out, drive it around for 20 minutes, half an hour, put it in your backpack, walk off somewhere else, take it out again and keep going. And the batteries are so tiny, you can have a couple of those, you'll be going for hours. Now, the ground clearance is 40.95 millimeters, and it is 131.13 millimeters high and 323.85 millimeters long. Widthways, you're 139.03 millimeters. It's got multi-link suspension, and it has a 1 kilo servo, which is more than enough for what you need for a little truck like this. But the main selling feature of this truck to me is the paint job. I think FMS just knocked it out the ballpark with the beautiful paint job they did, and just the quality of it. And I think with the white stripe down the side, it just comes to life. Now, this is ready to run, so obviously you get your transmitter, you get a USB charger, you get the manual. This one has lights at the front, so you've got low beam, high beam, then you've got indicators front and rear, and at the back you've got brake lights. Tail drops down, but the main thing about this is it has a full scale bed, which means it's screaming out to add some modifications to it, and that's probably what I'm going to do with this one. I want to mod it. Now, I have seen someone do a high lift kit on this and it looked brilliant, but as I'm going to keep this one for myself, I want to do some extra upgrades and detail. So if you know of any cool upgrades you want to see on this, put a comment below, let me know, or what we can put in the back of it would be really cool, as we have so much room to play with. One thing I really love about the FMS stuff is the boxes you get. You can reuse these for storage. It's fantastic. When you've got a paint job like this, you want to look after it. If you just throw this on the shelf, odds on you're going to scratch it sooner or later. So having a lovely storage box that takes everything, you get your charger in there, your transmitter, and the car with all the wing mirrors and stuff all stays on. You just drop it in after you've given it a clean once you've finished taking it out, and you can put it on the shelf, and then you can stack another one, and then you can just get it out whenever you want and use it. That is a really nice thing to have. I think that pretty much covers everything, so let's take it out for a bit of a blast.